for checking them. Check it out. Now, the one nigga that just couldn't wait to see xxxtentacion get knocked out is, of course, Drake. Now, if you don't know, Drake and X had this kind of beef over X accusing Drake of jacking his flow and cadence from Look At Me that was ultimately used on KMT by Drake on More Life. Okay? It really got escalated when Drake wasn't really responding, and basically X started violating Drake's mother, okay? Saying some real crazy stuff on Instagram about Drake's mom. Now, again, once you bring it personal, you bring somebody's moms into it, listen, anything goes, all right? Now, after X got jumped in San Diego, Drake, of course, had to let people know or show people that, yo, listen, this is a good thing, or I'm really down with this movement, okay? Now, he liked a comment on my Instagram page from someone that says, rock up, bye, baby, with a bunch of laugh emojis, and another one just tagging some other person. But then, a lot of people also say, hey, check it out. You know what, man? This might be a good thing, even if you don't dislike X, all right? We had a lot of people speak up about the whole incident, especially G Malone. G Malone was very vocal. G Malone, he's a West Coast guy to me. I think he's an OG, but I think a lot of people are OGs. But he had some points to make about how he feels situations should be handled. He got on Twitter and he says this, all right? He says, silly ass boy shaking my head. How you diss a San Diego nigga, then go to San Diego for a show? Then he continued by saying that nigga young Rob Stone holding Cali down. No talking on mix up. San Diego is in good hands. Shout out to that boy Rob Stone for the knockout. Enough with the social media threats. Get at it. Then he continued by saying every week, some nigga screaming threats at the lens of his iPhones, talking tough, acting raw. It's disgusting, okay? Then he continued by saying, you gotta get loud talking niggas publicly in front of everybody. And he continued then by saying, any San Diego or California nigga in general that says something bad about Rob Stone knocking that goofy boy out is a sucker. And this nigga was a comedian with it too. He says, Rob gets my utmost respect for that knockout. That's how you defend home court, LOL. Cavs could learn a thing or two from Rob Stones, all right? Now, I just want to say, this is the situation that X has kind of put himself in, right? Number one, X is not really backing down, right? He's also acknowledged that he's pop shit, right? And he's also acknowledged for the first time, he said this is the first time somebody did something about it, right? So he seems to be taking on the cheek and is continuing. He's still not backing down. Again, I want both of these guys to really squash whatever tension they got going on. But the people who were like questioning, because some people hit me like, yo, how you sure it was a setup? The security tapes even show it was a setup, okay? People show the security tapes and you can see the guys who came in and hit X came in through a side door. Clear. They came in through a side door, and basically that side door just didn't happen to open itself. So it's a clear setup, all right? So it is what it is, man. People like Drake are celebrating, right? Of course, Drake had issues with X, right? Remember 600 Breeze, who was about to do something about it. And, of course, G Malone, who's somebody from the West Coast. And a lot of the OGs, they don't really like when people pop shit online and then nothing happens. So they're all about action. They're all about smoke. And when something get handled, and especially from a Cali nigga, they're like, we proud, okay? Again, I just hope you don't get too far because that will be unnecessary. Get in the comment box, subscribe, like, and subscribe to Boy Academics. I'm